Hi, it's Melissa. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm sharing my first layout with the January 2016 Clique kit, which is called Algeria, and this is my layout. And for this one, I really wanted to do quite a probably simple, minimal layout for me. And I started with a piece of paper that has hello written all over it, and I'll show it soon. And basically, it was the inspiration for this page. But before I get to that, the paper is yellow, and this is a piece of basic grey wood veneer, and I wanted to paint it yellow, so I'm just using yellow acrylic paint, and I bought some little tubes of paint recently, and just really cheap from our local stationery shop, and the colour was perfect. I like it because it's bright, and so I just painted the top and the outside edges and the inside edges. And so I've just sped it up because just is what it is really, and I use tweezers just to help me there. So that's the paper there, and it's got hello written all over it. And when I saw it, when I opened my kit, all I could think of was a song by Lionel Ritchie, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" Which makes me laugh because I've been listening to Adele's "Hello" over and over and over because I love her. I love that song. But it was the Lionel Ritchie song that really stuck with me. So I have these photos that are from a year ago now, and we went to Wanaka, which is the next lake over. It's about 40 minutes from where we live, and there's a place called Puzzling World, and it's really fun. It's great for families, and they have a maze, and so I thought the "Hello, is it me you're looking for" was perfect for photos of the kids, the older two, in the maze. And Sam had that really funny expression on his face. And there's also a photo of him in the maze, and I'm up on the bridge with Brielle, and I took a photo and he's kind of waving. Here I'm just wanting to use that hello paper as my background border. So I've cut that white cardstock down, and now I'm just gutting out this paper so that I can save it and use it on another layout. And I was about to stick it down, and then I realised that no, I needed to back the cut from the silhouette first, the words. And I probably could have done it, now that I think about it, I could have put it on there and done it, but anyway, I put it aside, that background, and now I'm going through the 6x6 paper pad. So this kit features Fancy Pants Happy Place collection, which is so happy and beautiful. Love the colours, they're perfect for my style of scrapbooking. And I'm just going through working out what I want to go behind which word. I made the "me" in uppercase, and I'm wanting to use yellow, and plain yellow with no pattern, just because I'm going to have the "hello" at the top of my layout. So I'm just using my Stampin' Up, it's called a glue pen, but it's pretty much a fine line bottle, and just going through the process of gluing down those papers to back. So I really wanted the focus of this to be, as I just said, the "hello" and the "me", but basically the words of the title and the photos are to be the focus of this layout. And at this point I was only going to include 2 photos. I have a third photo, and it's just a shot of the maze. You don't see any of my children. There's a couple of people on it, but they're either really small or I cover them up, and I'll show you how I deal with that later on. So now I'm just pulling out the papers that I want to use, and I knew I wanted definitely yellow, and then the orange and some blue. And so just trying it out and seeing what it looks like. I must say I love having a silhouette to be able to create titles. So there's that third photo, and I know I want that photo of Sam and Azaria in the middle, and so that's the orientation that I want. It'll just be a case of positioning them and making it work. So I got one of the add-ons is a pack of tags, and there's a heap of tags in the packet, and I did consider having them on either side, and I liked that one, that blue one, because it has the word "snap" on it. Now I have a thing with tags, I don't know if I've ever shared it, but I have to have the thread or the twine going a certain way, and so I like the bit that you loop through to be on the top, not underneath. So a little bit OCD, I will go through, and if tags are pre-tied I will change them so that they work for me. So these are the exclusive cut parts, and they're designed by Charlie Fox Paper Co, and they are gorgeous. They of course coordinate perfectly with the kit. And I've just pulled out this one that says date, and it's got a space for the date. I needed something to point to Sam in the photo. Azaria is in that photo as well, but Sam's looking directly at me, smiling, and has his hands up waving. So at this point I did consider using that triangular tag. Now I'm just showing you the ephemera pack, and I've put it in this white box, and look at it, isn't it beautiful? It's full of phrases, feathers, origami birds, florals, tabs, tags. It's amazing. So I've got this little tab and it says snap. Still trying to play with these tags here, and I'm looking back on this, I can see they're really not working. Well, they're not working for me anyway. Still trying. The thing is, I don't want to cover up too much of the photo, and I really do want the focus on these photos. So I'm just adding a bit of double-sided tape. I've actually got roller adhesive, and just adding 2 staples. And now I want to provide some separation and make that middle photo really pop. So I've got some of the paper that I backed the looking for words with, and I'm just going to mat my photo on there. And as always, I've put a white mat around my photos, and I just use white cardstock. So it was really hard to believe that these photos were taken a year ago. Last year just went so fast for me. I think it's partly because I started working again, and I think when you have a baby grow into a toddler, that just makes the time go even faster. So that little flare says I'm head over heels for you, and I thought it was perfect because in this maze there are some hedges. But I was thinking about Sam and Azaria, and they have been fighting and arguing a lot lately. I know it's normal for siblings, but I know that if I stick that I'm head over heels for you on there, they won't like it at all. And we'll probably get into an argument how they're not head over heels for each other. Anyway, that was my thinking with that. So I want to use this little star, and I like that it's got a similar tone of yellow to the paper on the background. Now I am adhering my photos, and I'm kind of wanting to stagger them. I don't want them too perfect, and I don't mind if they go off the edge because I can just trim the excess. And I'm just adding the second photo down. And for the middle photo, because it is the main focus, I'm wanting to draw attention to it and lift it up. And I love to use the ends or the leftover pieces of chipboard. And so this is from the baby album I've been making for Brielle. I've used a lot of that chipboard. And rather than throw that away, it's the perfect material to give a bit of lift. And it is pretty chunky, so it really does lift it up. I'm just adding a little puffy sticker that says yep, and I like it because it's a triangle, and I've put it above Sam so it really draws attention to him. And I'm now adding a star, and later on I do it after because I love to fiddle. Once the camera stops rolling, I think I'm done, and then I'll realise I'm not, and I'll be adding a few more of those puffy stickers. I've just used my ruler there. I really need a T-square, but I can't seem to find one here in Queenstown. So I just wanted to make sure that the bottom of that photo is straight. And now I'm adhering the wood veneer hello with Tombow Mono Multi. And I'm wanting to have that central. So when I think about this layout, I have a central flow, and then I have 2 photos off to the edge. This little tab is one of the exclusive printables, and I've said it before, but what I love about the printables is that I can print them as many times as I want. So I did think about having it folded over, but I want to use both sides of it, and so I'm just adhering the plain orange one to the side of this photo. And I've put some staples on just so it looks like it's stapled on. And now I have this orange and black stripy one, really super cute. And I thought just for a bit of difference and to continue that central line, I want to add it to the bottom, just above the stitching. I forgot to say that I machine stitched around the edge of the white cardstock as well. So all of these puffy stickers, they come as add-ons. They're kind of like half puffy, half enamel, if that makes sense. And the colours are beautiful. This whole collection is really, really beautiful. So when it came to this date cut apart, I thought I'll make it a feature in its own and also have it in the centre and help to provide that central line. So I've just put it underneath my photo. I did think about putting my journaling there, but as you can see now, I'm putting it underneath the phrase. So I've had this song in my head ever since I unboxed the kit, and Sean put it on YouTube yesterday and we had a laugh because it is, you know, it's one of those classic songs, a little bit cheesy, reminds us of when we were younger, when we were kids. So I'm just putting my journaling about what a great time we had at Puzzling World. And I'm not adding any ink to this one. That's the final layout. You can see I've added a few more bits and pieces. And I've added some phrase stickers from the little sticker sheet. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again with some more layouts soon.